All gas. Look. Count up the bars like a barcode scanner. Every line ring off, whole block got manners. Pen so cold, made the mic wear a jacket. Turn a blank page to a crime scene graphic. Rapping my sleep, wake up, add more damage. Words doing pull-ups, heavy set, full stamina. Whole squad silent while the beat gets carved. Only one word for it, bars. It's all about bars, bars, bars. It's all about bars.
Yo,
Yo, what's good, bro?
trying to be cool, baby. How you doing?
Doing the same, man. Trying to chill, man. Trying to enjoy life.
My God, my God. Yo, you been doing it, man. You been doing it. Yo, you been killing them out here.
Hey, I'm just putting the work in, man. I'm learning from legends like you, bro. I'm just doing the work.
Yo, and you doing it, bro. You doing it, man. I appreciate you participating in the online competition, man. You killed it. I think you scared everybody, bro.
I, I
Yo,
mean, I kind of
I'm
feel like
like,
this
yo,
would
I'm looking
happen.
around, ain't nobody, ain't no ever since you jumped in, everybody got quiet. Cause I had people hitting me back like, yeah, I'm gonna try it, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. And then as soon as you dropped yours and I put it up, yo, everybody went quiet. I was like, God damn, bro. Chef just scared everybody, man. I said,
Yeah,
yo, he gonna sweep this motherfucker. What you
yeah, I
do?
seen that, and it kind of felt good because like when it comes to doing this, like I get more recognition doing the battle rap. You know
Right,
what I mean? So
right.
like when it come to me rapping over beats, I kind of feel like people look at it like, he ain't that great. But when this happened, I was like, ain't nobody else gonna speak.
Yo, and bro, I'm putting it up. You see, y'all kept posting like, what y'all gonna do? You got 2 weeks left. You're on the clock.
Yeah, you pushed it back.
Man, listen, and like I said, it was people hitting me like, yo, as soon as I put it up, yeah, man, because it's you, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get in and blah 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 blah. I'm like, all right, word. Let me see what you got, bro. As soon as your joint hit, everybody went quiet. I said, okay, I ain't mad at it. I love it. I mean, yo, hey man, listen, because at the end of the day, either you're gonna go in and you're gonna kill it, you're gonna step up and say, you know what, I'm gonna outdo this dude, or you're gonna just say, you know what, I think I'm gonna pass on this one. And I think a lot of cats was like, yeah, man, let me fall back. I'll wait to the next one.
Yeah, I mean, and that felt good for me. You know what I mean? Because I kind of saw it as like, oh, I ain't got no competition, and it was just like I
Yeah,
kind of got salty at first, and then I
right.
was like, oh, I
Yeah,
feel
no,
like they
I was
scared.
confused. I was confused because I'm like, yo, what happened to all the cats? It was like they get ready to jump in, but then I'm going back listening to what you did. I'm like, yo, niggas probably got scared, bro. Niggas probably was like, you know what? Yeah, he ain't no out doing that. You know what I'm
He
saying?
did a whole lot. Yeah, I did a whole lot on
You
them.
did a
I
whole
mean,
lot, yo. Yeah, but you killed it, man, and I appreciate you participating. First of all, hold up, I ain't even introduced you. First of all, welcome to All About Bars, man. You know, we spotlight and celebrate MCs and lyricists of all kinds, bro. And you are definitely a top tier lyricist, MC. And my man, and to the audience out there, I want to introduce y'all. This is Chef Tokin, one of VA's finest, one of Richmond's own. You are actually, no, I ain't gonna say it. I'm about to say you the first artist from Richmond, but Skills is the first one. You know what I'm saying? But you are the second one that I had on this platform, man. And yo, and it's rightfully so because you've been putting in mad work, bro. And I'm a fan. I remember when we finally got to meet at the Rap Elite event. You know what I mean? But nah, bro, you are definitely a beast in your league and your battling. You're not to be touched, bro. And it's an honor to have you on the platform. And so yo, man, outside of the beats and bars competition, which you swept, you know what I'm saying? About to put up another one. Matter of fact, today, put
okay,
up
okay,
another one, and with a new producer, my man, Chaotic Beats.
okay,
And so,
okay.
yo, it ain't no limit. You can join in on this one too, bro. If you killing it,
I'm
yo,
on it. I'm
man,
on it.
we gonna
I'm on
see.
it.
You know what I'm saying? But I want to get into you. and pause. Damn, that was
No,
real.
I feel you. Not look,
Yeah,
I'm a grown man, bro.
yeah,
Like that, and a lot of that's getting out of hand, bro.
yeah.
Like we
It
won't
is.
even
It
talk
is,
about nothing
man.
like
It
that.
is, man. But I got a homie, man. That yo, bro. Anytime I'm around him, man, he don't let nothing slide, and it's
Nah,
just
I
it gets
got
to
you
be a
because like
habit.
around the brothers, it be like that. When I'm with my homies, like we definitely be clowning on each other with
Yeah,
the
yeah,
same thing
yeah,
and don't
yeah.
nothing slide, bro. So I feel you.
Word up, man. Well, yo, man, you've been battling for a while now. I mean, I don't even. How many years have you been?
About 3 years at this point.
Really, that's it?
Yeah, yeah, only 3 years.
Damn, bro. I would have sworn you've been doing this a lot longer than that, man. Because
Nah, it just feel
you are
natural
really
though.
seasoned in what you do. But you've been rapping longer than that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Been doing rapping for a minute. Like I've been doing this since I was like 17. I'm 40 years old, so
okay, okay,
like
okay, okay.
music is always been there. You know what I mean? So it's
Right,
I just never really. I always loved battle rap. I
right.
never really saw a way in the door because outside wasn't outside like this in the early 2000s, the late
No,
90s. It won't like
no,
this. It
no.
won't. They didn't have the you could sign up here, you could tap
Mhm.
in with so and so, and you could get your foot in the door. So I
Right,
do appreciate. I don't want to overstep that. I appreciate all the work that the legends and the OGs put in that made it this way. You know what I
right.
mean? All the
Mhm.
work that the skills and the big styles and the Var Venoms and
Right,
all the work that they put in the city to make it like this. So
right.
I'm
I
here
appreciate
because
that,
of
bro.
that.
And yo, I appreciate that. I don't think, and I ain't even speaking for me, but it's a lot of unsung heroes, that a lot of cats don't even know. You know what I mean? From back in the day, that laid a lot of the foundation for what's going on right now. I'm so proud of what's happening with the music scene right now, and that's why it always bugs me out when I see cats online talking down about the music scene in Richmond. And I'm like, bro, if you had came up in my era when there was absolutely nothing, you know what I'm saying? You would be more appreciative of what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I really do appreciate it because it was hard to get some of these spots.
Yeah,
To
man.
rhyme with some of the MCs on Rapidly is some of the best MCs not only in the city, in the state.
Yeah.
And you battling against them. And then Southpaw is the same thing as some of the best battlers in this area.
Yeah.
And you had to pay literally money to get into those doors, and you had
Yeah.
to put in the work, and you had to be dope. You didn't
Yes.
get a chance to mess up and then come back. Like that
Right.
didn't happen back in the day. So now, like
No. Yeah.
the grace in the culture is definitely expanding, and I don't understand how they not seeing it. It's
I don't understand it either, man. But hey, I always say the people who aren't complaining are the ones that are usually doing the work.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? And it's the people who are the complainers who expect, A level recognition for D level work. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Is the ones that usually complaining. So I usually just leave it like that because everybody that I see working and grinding and winning in the city and doing stuff, I never see them online complaining. Oh, the city don't support and all that. I never see that. So that always separates the men from the boys to me. Like, yo, if you out here, you grinding, you ain't got time to complain, dog. You're gonna see the success, you're gonna see the results. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's just how it worked, man. Like, I think it was Michael Jordan that kind of famously put this quote out, like, failure is a part of success.
Absolutely.
Like, you
Absolutely.
can't like, and that's the problem now. These young kids think is popcorn success. Like, I could just
No.
throw it in the microwave and blow up, and I'm
Exactly.
gone from there. And that's not what it is.
Exactly. We in a time of where like kids and people are going into a state of instant gratification, like you just said, where everybody wants things to happen immediately, and that's just not life. You know what I mean? And to succeed, like you just said, and I tell people that same thing all the time, failure is a part of the process of success. You gotta fall, you gotta fail. Nobody from Jay to Russell Simmons to whoever you want to name has been successful without some type of failure. You know what I mean? It just doesn't happen, dog. But that's part of the game. But Joe, I want to get into you as an MC, man, and you battling, man. Your approach, you are more. I would say more. Most battle rappers rely more on rapid fire punchlines and stuff, right?
Hmm.
I would consider you more of a storyteller when you doing yours. Would you say that?
Yeah, because even when I do write songs, like I might not format it the same way because I am telling the story, and
Right.
that's what I feel like makes my material relate to the
Yeah,
crowd. And it
absolutely.
don't really matter where I'm at. Like if I'm talking about Richmond stuff and I'm in Baltimore, is the way I tell the story that it still make it relatable.
Right,
So
absolutely.
that's just it's the real life aspect, the experience. Yes, it's skill in rapping, but it's the experience that I use
Absolutely. And
when I
connection, when
formulate it.
you can connect, when the audience can connect in a deeper way to what you're
Yeah,
saying. You know what I mean? That's it's not easy to do, dog. You know what I mean? But it's you do it like it's almost effortless watching you do it, and it's very effective in how you do it. You know what I mean? It's been very effective for you. I was
yeah,
yeah.
and it's because I try to tell folk like I might not give details, but what I say is things that I've seen, things that I've been through. I'm not telling somebody else's story. That's why it sounds so authentic because
Right,
I'm really telling my story.
right,
Um,
right.
and a lot of times, like if you listen to some of the rounds, I say things about when I was 16 and these things happened. Those things really happened when I was 16.
Facts,
I
facts.
really did get in trouble and have to sit down in juvie and was almost sitting there until I was 25. But the grace of
Facts,
God, it changed that. You know what I mean?
facts,
So
facts,
I went
facts.
through a lot of those things. I saw a lot of that stuff. I saw it so early that by the time I actually got grown, I ain't need to do it no more.
Fact. Yeah, there you go. That's it. That's
I
it.
had already lived it. My name already carried the name that I needed because I'd lived it so early. So it was just like where these young kids, they call them YNs. We was YNs back in the day too.
Oh boy, you better know. I'm
We
trying
was
to tell you.
YNs too because
Yeah, right.
we was really it was smoke in the city in Richmond. It was a lot
Absolutely.
of things going on out here back then. So
Absolutely. And that's why I tell a lot of people, because a lot of people seem to think, and there are some differences now, but man, listen, because you're not far from my age. And it was wild back in the 80s, man. Listen, I don't know. I'm like, did y'all forget about the Browns, the Flax, Rocky, Cloyd, all that shit that was going on in the city, bro?
yeah,
We was that was the height of the crack era. It was
I
killers
was
everywhere.
I was born in Jefferson Village Apartments, so I
Oh yeah, so
understand.
you already know. You South Side all day. You know.
I understand.
You
I
know
know.
what it
I
was,
couldn't sleep in the bed.
right?
We had bunk beds, but we slept on the floor.
Bruh. I
It's
don't went to
gun shops.
20
We
years.
had
I'm gonna tell
pools
you what's
that we
crazy.
couldn't even go swim in.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
it was
it's
real. I think the difference is um, that people ain't making the connection with is now you got social media, so all that
yeah,
stuff is out there. You know what I mean? It's posted up all the time, and you got a 24-hour news cycle on every TV now.
yeah,
You didn't have that. You had to wait till 6 o'clock to watch the news to know what happened, or wait
yeah.
till the newspaper came and read that. But other than that, yeah, now you have 24-hour news cycles and you have social media and everybody posting and talking all this gangster stuff that we didn't talk about out loud in the streets. When we was
Because
in
we were living it, and that's why a lot of our
exactly.
OGs is still walking around. Like honestly, like
Absolutely.
they might
That's
be
it.
sitting down, they might be
Yeah,
behind some
yeah,
bars, but a
right.
lot of them is out here walking the street. They might got a little limp, they might got
Yeah.
a
But they
arm limp.
living.
They went
They
through it and
living.
they stayed quiet.
Facts. That's facts, man.
They stayed quiet. They didn't. They weren't out here chasing the clout. They weren't out here looking for names off of the work that they did. Like, and I understand because that's the generation we live in now.
Right.
Like, I'm gonna knock somebody out. Hey, pull your phone out. That's never how it was when we grew up.
Nah.
When it was, we gonna fight. We gonna go behind the building so this old lady don't call the cops.
And that was and that was it, man. It's a different mindset. It's like everything it was more calculated
Yeah,
back
we
then
didn't want
and
attention.
how you move.
We didn't want
Now it's
attention.
so sporadic. Now they jump out the window as soon as something happens. I'm like, bro, you a crash dummy, man. Don't do that.
It's
You gotta
attention
stick
hungry,
with that.
man. And that's like why I bring back to the point what you was talking about earlier. Like the ones that's out here complaining and yapping about I don't got the acclaim, I don't got this, I don't got that, because the work will speak for itself. And I ain't gonna lie, like I got down on myself for a little bit over these 3 years of battle rapping and RV rapping
Really.
leader. I was like, dang, I'm putting in the work. Ain't nobody see it. Don't nobody see it. But
Oh no, people seeing it, bro.
I understand, bro. Like
People seeing it.
my inbox is like, bro, you've been killing it. You've been and
Yeah.
it took me to get out of my own way to realize like, oh, when you looking for the outward, everybody to put you up in front of everybody else, that's
Right.
when you set yourself up.
Yes.
Is people like the real appreciation that come behind closed doors. That
Yeah.
come behind like a brother
Yeah.
pull you to the side, like, bro, you've been killing it the last 6 months. I got a spot for you. You know what I
Yes.
mean? And that's
Yeah.
how it worked. And I had to start realizing, like,
Yeah. No, that's fact. That's super facts, man. When those are the moments I treasure. When
yeah,
somebody I may respect or have admiration for, and like you said, you meet them, you seeing them for the first time behind closed doors or something, they be like, "Yo, man, I rock with you." I mean, nothing loud, nothing. They ain't putting up a billboard, but that smooth, cool, one-on-one conversation means more than anything else. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
That's bigger than any trophy. That's why I tell people, man, like you gotta. It's all in how you view success. You gotta define success for yourself. You know what I mean? Don't
yeah,
define success in what other people do or how they receive theirs. You know what I mean? You have
yeah.
to define success for yourself. And what does that mean to you? When I walk through Southside Plaza and cats is dapping me up, yo man, love what you do, blah blah blah. That's that's all I need, man. Love from my
Yeah.
city, my community, man. Listen, man, I don't need nothing else, bro. I'm good.
That that's always what it's been for me, bro. Like my my lady would ask me all the time, it's like, why don't you take this music thing serious? It's like, because it's not about money. It's not about fame. It
My
ain't about none
man.
of that. I love this.
That's
I
it,
do it because I
bro.
love it.
That right there. And that's me all day, bro. And that's why I tell cats, man, when you doing something that's a labor of love, you can't put a price on it, and you can't chase. You not chasing nothing. You
Yeah,
just doing. You know what I'm saying? And when you in when you in those moments and you sitting back looking at, and I know I know you do it. Go back and look at some of your clips and be like, yo, man, I killed it. It gives you something, man,
yeah,
because
yeah.
you know the work you put in and the love that you put into it to get there. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think a lot of people understand that, and especially a lot of cats from this generation, because they growing up at a time where money is the factor. The money is the only reason that they do it. You
Yeah.
know, and why are you rapping? I'm all yo. If you're not rapping to try to get a record deal, then it makes no sense to them. And I'm like, nigga, I came from an era where rappers weren't making no money, so you did it because you loved it.
It won't never about a record deal.
No, it was never about that. It was about, yo, I want to be the dopest. I want cats in my hood to think I'm dope. Whenever they talking about dope rappers, I want my name to be mentioned somewhere. You know,
Yeah,
even if it's at the bottom of the list, just say, oh yeah, you remember that dude? He was nice. You know what I mean? That's all that matters, man. And
yeah.
that I think is the difference, man. And I tell cats all the time, because I get youngsters that want advice, and I tell them, look, first of all, do it for the love, dude. You gotta love it. If you chasing it for the money, you might win. I said, but if you doing it for the love, it'll last longer.
Yeah,
You
facts,
know what I'm
facts.
saying? It'll last longer. Cause
If you in rap for the money, you got the same odds of making it to the NBA or the
absolutely,
NFL as a first round draft pick. If that's
absolutely,
why you in rap, you out of luck because one, you they don't understand you need money to be that.
yeah,
You gotta come into the game with at least 150,000, at
at least,
least
at
to
least,
push
yeah,
a single, not an album,
yeah, yeah.
to,
That's
to
fact.
form your image.
Because and the difference is because now record labels ain't making the same money they used to. So record labels aren't taking chances like they used to.
Yeah,
Back in the day, a record label would take a chance on a dude just because they thought he was dope. Hey, he sounds dope. Let's put him in the studio with some dope producers and see if we can get something. That's how it used to be, and they look for something different now. Record labels they just want to package the same product that's already selling, and you got to already come in the gate with something tangible and have some value
Yeah,
to it for
yeah,
them to even take notice of you. You know what I mean? A&Rs aren't going looking for the most creative and dope artists anymore. What they're looking at is your numbers, your stats. Yo, well, how many streams, how many views he got? Okay, now he has some value that I can maybe think about signing this guy and putting some money behind him. But
yeah,
through that, like you said, you got to put money into it.
yeah.
You got to
Because
put money into that algorithm to get it going. You got to pay for those ads and pay for all that to build all that to make that, and that stuff ain't cheap, man.
it ain't, and
It's crazy.
that's why you gotta pick a side, and that's why I picked my side a long time ago. Before these devices, these little handheld computers was in our
Yeah,
hands, I
yeah,
picked my side a long time ago, and it never was about the money, and nothing's ever gonna change that.
yeah.
Nothing will ever change that. Like it don't matter who is sitting in front of me with a contract. Like if I don't get to do what I want to do with my artistic expression, you can keep that contract. I don't want to do it.
I know that's right. That's real. That's facts, man. I'm with you on that,
So it's having that freedom. It allows me to. I ain't gonna lie. It allows me the freedom to put out some trash music here and there, or
bro.
something that has something to it. But it's what I wanted to create.
That's right. Yeah. And
Somebody somewhere will think it's great.
right. And that's it, man. It's not about a million streams, man. It's if somebody hits me, if I put out a joint, I get 200, 300 streams, but somebody hits me, man, I got this joint on repeat. This is my favorite song. Man, thank you. That's all I need, bro. And
Yeah,
that's the whole point. When you do it for love, man, you gonna reach somebody. I don't gotta reach a million people, dog. If I reach somebody and it touched them and they felt something, cool. That's what it's about, man.
we
And
got to get back to the physicals, man. The
and
physicals, the CDs, the tapes,
man,
the
tell me
physical
about it.
flyers, the physical tickets.
Yeah, but they trying to do away with ownership, man. Yo, ain't nothing. You don't own nothing no more. You don't
Oh,
own no music no more. That's crazy.
we gonna own it, and I think that's how Richmond gonna put themselves on different, just like Texas did. Like let's
Yeah,
start selling them out
absolutely.
the
I
truck again.
agree. Cause like Noah O, I mean, yeah, no, yeah. Noah O, he always got having physical copies.
And
You know
he
what I'm
doing
saying?
it. He doing his numbers, and
Yeah,
you see what he taking off to, and
absolutely,
he using
absolutely.
both
Oh, that's my
platforms, and that's
guy.
how you got to do it.
Absolutely, man. That's real. Now, yo, your battle with Jarrell Golden and Bloody Knuckles. That was like the battle of the night, bro. That
Thank you.
was the joint, man. Like, yo, walk us through the energy of that night going into it and afterwards. At this, walk us through the energy going into it and then walk us through it afterwards, after it was all said and done.
Well, for me, like doing battle rap, like I do have my great moments, right? And
Right.
you've been in some of the battles. I stumble a little bit here and there. I might,
I mean, a lot of cats do though.
yeah,
Yeah,
I might fake black out a little bit. I'm like, what I just say?
yeah,
So
yeah,
with
yeah,
that,
yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
with the Golden battle, like no disrespect to him because he's a dope artist. Shout out to Jarrell
Right.
Golden. He's a newcomer in Southpaw, and they was like, you better not let him smoke you. You better not lose the Golden because I'll promise you, I never would have
Right.
heard the end of it. They was like,
Oh
you
yeah,
better not.
nah. I already know that. I already know that type of. Yeah, you can't do that, bro.
So it was like, all right, you can't lose. And they, as I'm getting closer to the date, they were like, oh, Golden about to smoke you, bro. Because some of them done heard what he
That
had. They're like,
sound,
Golden
yo,
about.
that sound like radio talking. That sound.
Nah, it was more of I would say preem.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'm
Yeah, I can see
Sunny
Prince
people
doing that.
like
I can
that,
see
just
Prince
trying
doing
to,
that. Yeah.
the psychological mind games of it, which I don't mind. It actually makes the
Right.
whole thing better. But no,
Absolutely.
they had me a little nervous. They had me a little nervous because they was like, "No, this is the best Golden I ever. Like this is the best version of him." I was like, "Oh man,
Yeah.
what I got to do? What I got?" And I was like, hold on. I'm gonna just be me.
There you go.
I'm gonna just be me. I'm not doing none of that extra. And I went in there and I did my thing and I performed, and it was a great battle.
Yeah. No
I
doubt.
did win, but it could have gone either way. I mean, even
Right.
if you watch it back on tape now, like it could
No,
have gone either way.
that was a dope That was, and shout out to Golden too, man, because he did his thing.
He
But
did. He
yeah,
did his thing. And
you definitely, yeah, you did your thing, bro. I mean,
that's where like I realize, and I always try to. Hopefully, one of my ops is listening and paying attention because I try to give them the formula because they always use the wrong one and they always lose. Everybody say the same thing about me. Listen to all my battles. Everybody say the same thing, and it don't work. It worked for a couple people, but
right.
majority of the time it don't work. And everybody like to use the same angles. Like, be creative because I don't use the same angles for every person I battle. It's always
Right.
different. It's
Yeah,
always different. I never have the same approach. But when
You
it
want
comes to
strategic,
me, it's always the same type of approach. Like, oh, you the old man, you're gonna talk about this, you're gonna talk about yes, and I do, and I am, and I did, and I will, and I win. So what are you talking about?
Right. But it's almost like the 8 Mile thing where M come around and like I tell Cat, and that's the best strategy always. That strategy never loses. I already know what you're gonna say about me, dog. You know what I'm saying? So let's confirm that and get that out the way. And now what you got? You know what I mean?
And that's what it is. Like, and in that battle, like in his first round, I think it was like halfway through his first round, he said, I'm not going to sit here and preach you to death. In the next 2.5 rounds, he proceeded to preach me to death. I was like, well, what we doing?
What we doing, dog?
Like, but okay. So, but it's just, and I'm learning how to take those moments. Like, people keep telling me like, oh, you should rebuttal in it. It's like, I don't have to, because the way I write my material is a rebuttal in there every single time.
Right.
It's always in there.
Yeah.
So
I see you already kind of, and I do the same thing. I don't battle no more, but I do the same thing when I write those rhymes when I'm just talking shit, where you kind of talk about what they're already going to talk about. You know what I mean? And I noticed that in you, like, yeah, you already say what you anticipating. You're already anticipating in your next round what they might already going to do.
And it always play out. It always play out.
It does.
Every time.
It does. That's why I say, man, man, like, cause you always have a say. You have a saying, you stay in the gym. You say that all the time, right?
I do.
So, keeping your pen sharp, what does a chef camp look like? Do you isolate yourself? Do you bounce bars off of some of the people in your close circle, or do you just how do you prepare?
It's a variation of things. It's like, all right, so when I first start my writing, I write to myself. I get a baseline, a skeleton of how I want to formulate my rounds. Then I bounce it off a couple of my homies, like, hey, what y'all think about this?
Right.
And whether I like the feedback they give me or not, most of the time it still change. Whether they give me great feedback or they give me like, nah, this ain't it. It still change a little bit. Right. Then I'll start writing, and like now, like I'm doing the interview, like I'll be doing this while I'm messing with my kids, so I can deal with the distractions. Because if I can go through my rounds and change a diaper and make some food and clean up a house, being in the battle and somebody shoulder bump me, or that ain't nothing.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. That's actually dope because those distractions or the crowd, you know what I mean? Once you say a bar, the crowd, that could throw your whole mind off and you forget the whole, like, hold up, where was I at?
And that's what happened. That's what was happening to me at the beginning, like, because I wasn't used to the reactions. I wasn't used to the whole room. What? Like, I was like, what?
Yeah, because you by yourself. You rehearsing by yourself.
Yeah.
Got you.
It was like, oh, and then I'm like, all right, so what's next? And me being so upfront, like I would literally say it out my mouth. What I'm supposed to say next, instead of saying it up here. Like, it's just that's just who I am. Like, I'm gonna most of the time say what I think. So I forgot it, and I'm saying it out loud. They looking at me, radio looking at me like, don't say that. Like, they all looking at me like, shut up. Like, you know what I mean?
Bro. Yeah.
Pulling me over to like, hey, bro, if you stumble, man, and I hear them, but I don't hear them because I'm in my own head. So it's just like,
because you still trying to get it back.
Yeah. It's learning to make uncomplicated situations complicated and being comfortable in those moments.
Yeah, because it's drastically because battle rap. Because back in our day, did battle rap back in the day in the 90s, right? But it was like 8 Mile type stuff. Like we rapped over a beat, and back then you didn't know who you was gonna battle. You just
You
had to
had a
have bars.
universal.
Right. You just had to have bars. And so for us, the preparation was a little different because yeah, ain't nobody bumping you, ain't nobody, yo, you still going. You gotta keep going. Ain't no stopping because the crowd jumping. You still
Yeah.
gotta keep spitting. The crowd just gotta keep up because you still gotta keep rhyming. So for it to be on this level where you have those pauses and those moments where you gotta let the crowd breathe and soak in what you just said. I can imagine, yeah, it'll throw you. All that shock and awe throw you off and have you stuck for a minute. I can
And
imagine.
yeah, I'm still learning how to deal with it because I mean, I know a lot of the stuff that I write is good. I know that
Right.
because I write it and I'm like, oh, but
Yeah,
then
yeah,
like I don't know, like it's like, all right, are they gonna catch it? And then when they do, it's like, oh
yeah.
damn,
Yeah. You
like
know,
damn, they actually.
right. Like you know which ones, you know the main ones they gonna catch.
Yeah, and then
When
they
you
catch
write,
them. I'm like,
but then
oh,
you had those little nuggets tucked away, like,
so it's like now
oh,
let me keep hitting them. Let me keep hitting
yeah,
them. Let me
yeah,
keep
yeah,
hitting them.
yeah,
Then
yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
all right. So now I know how to deal with that part. You know what I mean? And
Right.
like recently, my most recent battle that I had was against Deontay Ellis
Okay.
at Cuss Words,
I
and
gotta I gotta check that one. Yeah, I missed that. I missed
that
that.
that didn't. It was a fire battle. It was only a 1 round battle between me and him.
Ah, okay, okay.
But he was. I literally had to zone out. Like I could not pay attention to nothing that he was saying because he's one of my favorite battlers.
Wow, that's dope.
So if I was sitting there listening to him,
Yeah,
it would have been over.
yeah,
Over. And like
yeah.
he's a loud battle rapper. He's in my ear, he's aggressive, he's doing the actions, he gonna run it back, he gonna make sure you hear it, he gonna make sure you see it. And it's
Right,
like
right,
I'm so mad right now because I want to pay attention because you're one of my favorites, but
right,
I
right, right.
can't. I
No,
cannot.
you got you. You just got to go back and look at the tape later. That's all. That's it.
And it's just that's one of those things that I see that's gonna make me greater going forward because he just battled Jay Moore. So like he's coming off of battling a great. To
Yeah,
me, I'm
yeah.
battling a great. So it's like, all
Right,
right, now my elevation should
right.
I'm prepared for anybody else that's gonna stand in front of me.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's
I
right.
mean, I don't know if I should say it, but my next op is supposed to be Big Genius.
Yeah, I was about to say because that was one of my questions. Who on the hit list? Who next?
Well,
Genius?
Big Genius is not saying he on the hit list, but he's next.
Yo, Genius, one of my favorites too. Now, yo,
He's up
Genius,
there. Like as far as
yeah,
okay, so
that's gonna
people
be crazy.
people have goats.
Woo!
People have goats, and I have
Yeah,
I have two different. Like I have all time, and I have like in the city, and then in the city, like as far as battle rap, it would be a Genya, it would be Preem, it would be
yeah. Preem and Genius,
Radio,
two of my favorites.
it would
Yeah,
be Radio, it would be
Radio
Trill, like the
Moore. I like
names.
J Moore.
I
J
like
Moore's
Jay
my guy
Moore,
too.
like Jack Boy
Yeah.
Maine, like Deontay
Mm,
Els. Those are some of the
right.
names. Like
Yeah,
and it's like
absolutely.
to be able to face one of those, like I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
That's gonna be dope, man. I'm excited for you. I'm excited to watch, man. I'm like I
I'm
said, I'm a
excited.
fan, man. So of outside of the city, who are some of your favorites?
I like Loaded Lux.
That's my yo. I got two. I ain't got but two favorites: Loaded Lux and Old Soul. Well, let me not say two. There's a few, maybe a handful. Loaded Lux, Old Solo is my top two, and
O
then
Solo's entertainer. O Solo's
yeah, Old
entertainer. I like
Solo is
Nitty. I like
yo.
Rum
I
Nitty
like
style.
what I love about him is he bringing humor back.
And he's authentic.
Everything ain't gum bars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he authentic. He's authentic
Yeah,
with it. Like
man,
he
and
be
that's what I love
meaning that.
about
He
him.
be meaning what he say. What he said. He'll look you
Yeah,
dead in your
yeah,
face and a wop babaloo bop. Your guns don't shoot. And you be like,
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm actually doing interviewing him next month on
oh,
here.
that's dope. That's
Yeah,
fire.
so
That's
that's gonna be
fire.
yeah. I'm excited for that because like I
He's
said,
he's, he's definitely dope.
I like the humor he's bringing back to it. It's making it lighter. And you know, it's gun bars everywhere. You know, everybody gun bars, and that's cool. But what he's doing, it just makes it more comical. It gives it a laugh.
No, that's good. Like
Yeah.
but it shows that he's got a great mind, that he doesn't always have to use violence or express violence to get his point across. I mean, I don't either, but I know that's the content my fan base loves.
Absolutely.
So I can't rob my fan base to
you can't rob yourself. And you can't rob yourself. You being authentic to you. That's all it is, man. You know what I'm saying? And your experiences and how you put it together and make it what it is, man. But yeah, that was one of my questions. Go ahead. I cut you off. You said Loaded Lux and
I like Rum Nitty. I think he's dope.
Rum is dope. Yeah, I like it.
Sue Surf is fire.
Yeah,
but it's for me, a lot of the older names that's been doing it in mainstream hip hop, like they kind of got saturated for me. Like they use a lot of the same stuff over and over. Like they don't, I would say, like a Hitman Holler. Like he's going to do the same things over and over. Like I like his style, but that's kind of why I ain't gonna lie, I don't watch mainstream battle rap.
Right.
Because it's just, I feel it's repetitive. What's the young kid name? I think his name is Eunice. That boy's fire.
I don't know him. I got to check. What's his name?
Eunice. YNUS.
I got to check him out.
He is fire.
I can kind of agree with you to a degree on what you're saying. It get repetitive because a lot of these cats have their own little catchphrases or like clips slogans. Like Clips had the "What room am I in" thing he does all the time, you know. So I get what you're saying. It does get repetitive, yeah.
And that's why I try to stay away from it. Like I really don't like slogans, but like I got the one I like to use at the end of my battle. But I just kind of feel like it's cheating. Like I don't have a bar right here. I'm gonna throw my slogan in just so I can fire something out. Like I feel like it's cheating. Like it worked, like it do. The crowd.
I feel what you're saying. Like, let me come up with something new.
You just said this 4 battles in a row. Like at what point is that just reusing the same material?
I feel you wholeheartedly. I totally feel you, man. I totally feel you.
And that's what makes battle rap difficult to me, and that's why I love it, because you can't.
Yeah.
I write 3 rounds. I can never say none of that stuff again, ever again.
No, that's it. All them bars is gone, bro. You can't. And that's one of the things, like, and not just with battle rap, but rap period now with social media. Like, I know you seen the clips floating on social media of the game where he keep repeating.
I'm just about to say red, rose, white, seven. Yes,
you can't do, bro. Once you done said it on somebody's show or a song or a video or whatever, it's dead now. Unless you're performing a song that verse is in and it's a song, you can't just get up here, I'm gonna do a freestyle and that's the same drum. Nah, bro.
Somebody heard it and they're like, hey, bro.
Yeah. You can't go on LA Leakers and Sway and say the same shit. Like, and that was the cheat code that we had back in the day because won't no social media.
Y'all could run a verse all
I could be in New York or Hot 97, spit a verse up there, come down here, spit the same verse, and nobody know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's how it was. You know what I mean? And that was beautiful for us back then. But now, nah, nigga, you can't do that shit. And it gets to a point where, like, at this point, like, radio hit me about a month or 2 ago, I want to say, and wanted me to perform in the joint. I was like, bro, I ain't even got nothing new. I said, I ain't got nothing, bro. I'm in album mode. I'm finishing up this album. I ain't got no bars, no extra nothing.
Sometimes the tank be empty, bro. You ain't got nothing to reach for.
I was like, I ain't got nothing. And I did this podcast, and I had to tell her, because podcast, when we was doing the podcast, he was like, all right, so what beat you want from do a freestyle? I said, I ain't got no freestyle for you today, dog. I said, cause I can't get up here and repeat nothing I done already did.
And I don't like to do mediocre. Like,
I can't.
And that's what irritate me. Like, when I have a bad Rapper League performance, like they'll look at me and be like, yo, it's all good. Come back next month. And I'd be so tight, so mad at myself. I'd be like, I
Yeah,
don't want to come back next month because I don't want to do that again. It's not that I don't want
absolutely,
to participate. I don't want that to happen again. So it's
absolutely.
like, until I feel like I'm all the way where I want to be, like I just,
Yeah, I can't join. Like, yo, because like I said, I have some bars and some verses, but they ain't, you know, no different from you. I got a name out here. I don't want to buy. Oh, damn, if I spit a verse, that joint won't
that
all.
that want to stab verse. I don't know who
Yeah,
verse that was.
I
That
can't
was,
do that, man. I'd rather not spit nothing. Like, look, I
yeah.
ain't got nothing for you today. When
Like
I
I
when
ain't
I
gonna rhyme. Like I'll judge it though. Like I ain't
yeah,
rhyming.
yeah,
But
exactly. Yeah, absolutely. That's fact.
sometimes it just you gotta, what I mean, it's the process you gotta take and build on it and slowly build on it. Cause I used to rush.
Oh yeah,
Like I used to try to make songs like Jay-Z and Biggie, listening to what they would say, like, oh, I
nah,
would just literally hear the beat and I'd start writing the song. Like I can do it that way. Like I'll rap 4 bars and it's like, all right, let me hear it over the beat. And I'll get to the next 2 bars as I'm rapping my 4 bars. I add 2 more bars to it. And I'll just keep going and keep going. And that's how I memorize it. But it's just I don't feel like I get the best version of anything that I do when I do it that way. Because I'm not putting any thought into it. No knock on them because their minds work way different than mine. So
yeah,
no knock
everybody,
on
yeah,
their
and that's what,
process.
yeah, exactly.
But I never yield the best product when I do it that way. I can make 10 songs in the next 3 days using that same method.
Right.
And
But are you gonna like them?
no,
That's the thing, and that's why I tell people, like, everybody thought process is different, and even within that creative process, the process can be different for each song. Like some songs will come to me just like you said, real quick, and then some songs take a month or two for me to finish. You know what I mean?
gotta sit
Depending
with the
on
beat
what it
and
is.
think about it. Like
Yeah, some songs, yeah, because you don't want to miss nothing, especially if it's a song that's real deep. You know what I mean? You're trying to convey a message across. It's like, look, this ain't, if it ain't hitting me to my soul and my core, then yeah, I gotta take my time, bro. But
yeah, I
nah,
gotta start this process over because that ain't gonna work.
nah, absolutely, absolutely, man. So for those who may not know who Chef Token is, right? Which battle, which battle tape should they go look at to give them a good depiction of who you are and what you're capable of?
I would give them 2.
Mm-hmm.
The first one would be against Just King Cam, which
Okay.
was a little while ago, but
Okay.
that's one of my stronger performances. I definitely believe that. Um,
Okay. Damn. All right.
the rest in peace, Minute Maid Meech the Juice Man.
Oh yeah. R.I.P.
That,
R.I.P. Dude.
yeah, that was one of my better performances as well. And
Okay.
once this Deontay Els battle come out, man, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
the bar is
Talking.
gonna be
Talking,
set
bro.
different. It's gonna be a different level of expectation from then. Like,
That's what I want to hear, bro. That's what I want to hear. That's gonna be. Oh, I'm ready for that. When is that?
I don't know when it's coming out because we just had that battle probably
Okay.
like a week and a half ago, so it'll probably be out within maybe 2 more weeks or a month, something like that. Just
I'm ready
depends
for it.
on
I
how
might
how
have to call radio and put a rush in on that. Like, yo, man, come on, man.
you got that kind of pull. You could do that.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I'm just talking shit, man. I ain't got no kind of pull. None at all. I'm just talking shit. But yo, man, thank you again, Chef, man, for yo killing it on the beats and bars competition, bro. Like I said, I'm putting up a new one today. So yo, jump in at it. Yo, man, if cats don't want to jump, yo, you sweep it again. It don't matter to me, man.
I got
Nobody
you, bro.
want this
I'm
money,
on it.
man. You scared to get this money.
Hey, look, it won't even about the money. It just
I
it's like,
know, but I'm just saying. I
hey,
was
look,
tripping. Yeah, but
they
nah,
don't want to do it. They don't want to do it. But
you
if they
don't
see
do
me
it.
win it again, I guarantee they gonna jump on.
Yeah, absolutely. But thank you again, and keep doing your thing, bro. I'm proud of you.
Appreciate
You make the city proud. You keep killing them, man. And yo, we gonna do this again, man. Matter of
Appreciate it.
fact, I'm gonna be doing some all about bars events, man. So I'm gonna keep you posted, man. I
Yeah,
want
just hit me
you.
up. I'll pull up.
I got you, my dude, man. No, I want you to be in it. You
Oh,
know what
bet,
I'm
bet,
saying? You know what I
bet.
mean? My
I
dude.
got you.
My dude. All right, man. You have a great day, man. Appreciate you.
You too, man. Peace.
One.
Bars. It's all about bars. 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 It's all about bars.